one. What scenarios are you planning for based on the weather with this particular fire? Do you have any expectations about certain things that might happen? Obviously nobody knows for sure, but that you have different possibilities, I suspect, that your research folks have developed, and that'll affect the way you plan and move around it.
They're still refining those models. They were working on them about an hour ago when we were about to come up here. But generally speaking, the terrain provides the path for the fire to follow. So we're expecting winds out of the north and northwest. And we're all pretty familiar with the country around here, I'm guessing. You know, we got a lot of north-south ridges out here. And so generally speaking, the expectation is that it would push active fire to the south, the opposite direction that the wind's coming from. At the same time, too, we have this that occurred the other day. This stuff is called complex mountain terrain. These bisected features that we love, that we like to hike through and hunt in, they're bisected features, and they have an amazing influence on what the wind does across the landscape, and consequently what the fire can do. Now, Mike's been noticing a few things, and we're testing out some of those theories with that modeling back at the Incident Command Post. But we're still testing it to see if it's what we think it might be. So, but again, tomorrow I would expect, if it moves, and I say if, because we don't know if it's gonna. It's been hung up in here for several days now. It's been tested with some, look at 20 mile an hour gusts the other day, up through there. There may be a tipping point where at 25 miles an hour it doesn't stay there. At 28 miles an hour it doesn't stay there. But so far we've seen at State Park, as we refer to it now, for several days with limited growth, even with some pretty high winds. But that's not a guarantee, and we always plan for the worst. That's why Mike and Randy working, they built these management action points, and the triggers that go with it, and the actions. In this case from that too, of getting with the sheriff and working on the evacuation process.